Hey, it's me. Can I? Oh, my name's Brian now. I keep forgetting to change the name. And we're here with which one are you? Tia or Tamara?
Um, I'm both.
Tia and Tamara.
Every woman, they're all in me. But
Sorry.
anyway, we're still young, but we feel old. But there are some people out there that are old and their finances aren't in the place that they should be because they didn't start young, like saving for the retirement and all that. Or maybe they did and then it just got drained by like circumstances, which happens. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Do you really feel like I don't feel young, but I don't feel old? I feel like in the middle right now because I both turned 25 this month, and it's just ugh. Anyway, yeah. Don't want to be broke in the future.
Yeah.
I'm already missing out on a lot of time to save money and stuff
Yeah.
for our future, but they don't teach you how to do that right out of school. They just expect you know how to do it.
Start budgeting and saving and investing as soon as you can because you need all the time in the world in this economy. Like, get the retirement accounts, assess your situation, assess the economy, maybe get some side hustles going,
Yeah.
try to start some businesses that you can do from home so you could potentially still have a business running during retirement but have passive income.
Truthfully, because this is just it's hard. Even if you're like in your late 20s, just start because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. If you're in your 60s, I'd hate to tell you this, dog, but it's too late.
If you could have started like as soon as you were born,
Yeah.
I'm saying start as soon as you can, please.
Finally, thing enough. My mom started me when I was a kid, and I still don't know how to access it, and it only has $21 in it.
Well, that was college savings, but honestly, at this point, parents might want to start looking into opening up like some type of savings. They probably won't let you open like up like an IRA for the kids.
Probably not.
I don't know. But you can still open up like some type of saving or investing account. That way, like maybe set aside something for their retirement.
Yeah. I'm not trying to yap about it, but there is other ways. You can set bonds for your kids to hit a certain age.
Yeah.
They get money out of it. There's a lot of ways. So you don't need to worry about a Roth IRA for your kids or just regular 401k for your kids.
Anything would help though.
There's a lot of different systems in place. So you just look it up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Start as early as you possibly can.
For real.
A lot of women date older men for their money so that when they die, they inherit their wealth. But all the older men I've dated were broke as fuck. So when they died, I just inherited their debt.
Can you really inherit people's debt from their death? What is this, the mafia?
Well, actually, yes.
Oh.
When you are married, that's when, like, if you get any type of accumulate any debt during the marriage and then you divorce or like one of you dies, the other one will have to pay that debt depending on the circumstances. I think it depends on the type of debt and the circumstances involved.
That makes sense. I also want to say something. It's kind of mean, not mean, but if you're dating an older man for the money, and you don't got no older man for the money yet, that means you ain't desirable by these older men who are rich. Got a lot. They can get legit like they're going. There's a bunch of like super cool, super hot, amazing gold diggers out there already, in their circles. So they're not gonna come to your circle.
Stay away from some of these sugar daddies and whatever else.
Some of them actually broke the entire time.
See, this is no fun. You don't inherit any wealth. You inherit debt. Like, do your research. But I would suggest not going that route.
No.
Kind of, yeah. Just set up your future for yourself. Don't rely on anybody else.
Don't make yourself a slave.
Yeah, you don't want to slave away for anybody.
No.
Not fun.
Nope.
If you're in your 20s or 30s and you haven't figured out what you want to do with your life yet and you're broke, don't worry about it. Can I just tell you that I was in my late 30s and still bouncing checks and still entirely broke, like entirely broke. Not like fake broke, like real broke. Like, how am I going to pay my rent? What's going to happen to me? Don't worry. Just get on the road. Be moving forward. Always be moving forward. You're in the car. You could hit a roadblock. You could run out of gas. You are moving forward at all times. You may not even know where you're going, but you're moving forward. You're bettering yourself. You're learning things. And don't be that person that is like, ugh, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm so much better than this. I don't know why I have to do this. Whatever the job is. I have done it all. I have licked envelopes, been a hostess. I have been a waitress. I have been a cocktail waitress. I always was working. I used to cook healthy meals in my little shitty kitchen and have them delivered to people's homes. I have always been a worker. You know who you are. If you're a worker, you're a worker, and then you will succeed.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. But there's so many roadblocks nowadays for no reason. I don't think you can really start sending meals to people's houses nowadays. I think they gotta be regulated too.
Yeah. Just pick yourself back up. You'll find your way.
Yeah.
I know like 20s and 30s isn't old.
No.
But a lot of people start feeling old around like 20 and 30 because like I don't know why, but a lot of people feel like they have to have their life all worked out by 30 or maybe like mid 20s, and that's just not realistic. It doesn't always happen that way, and that's fine.
Because you know why? Because everyone's always on your tail.
Yeah.
The entire time. I remember once again, I had a career sheet in class one day, and I said, "I don't know," and the person was like, "You can't say that. Who are you? You're not my teacher. You just come here for this one event. I don't know who you are. I don't know what I want to be.
Gotta pick something.
Pick something."
Like, how am I supposed to know? I haven't had any career experience. Like, this is why we need like some type of program or more education for this.
There's so many careers I want to do, but I can't give one because like that's too much stuff. I don't got money for that. I got none of
Same.
the idea for that. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's really bad, and everyone wants to kind of fast track their life now because like, oh, if you have it all figured out at 18, you're so great. It's like a status symbol, and it's just like, who cares? Don't live your life to please others or beat anyone else. Just be you. Choose happiness. Choose what you want to do, and that's it.
Yeah.
If I was 43 and I did not have any retirement savings, here's what I would do. And I'm going to give you a little bit of an unconventional answer. And really, this is what I would recommend everybody do, no matter how old you are, whether you have retirement savings or not. I would start by evaluating what retirement looks like for me. I think that we all have been sold the idea of what retirement looks like, oh, I'm not going to work and I'm going to travel or spend time with my grandkids or like whatever the American dream crap that we've all been sold. But I just think it's really unlikely that that's going to be the reality for most of us, especially us late millennials. Like by the time we get to retirement age, Social Security is not going to be a thing anymore. And the way that inflation is going in our market, I don't foresee me ever having enough money set aside that I just don't have to work. I think that's me personally. I find that a little bit unrealistic. But what I do think is more realistic is that I will be able to work part-time. I will be able to work less hard. I will be able to do work that I really enjoy. Like the work that I'll be able to choose will not be based on the need to take care of myself and more so on the need of wanting to enjoy the work that I do. And so for me, I plan to retire around my 50s, in my early 50s. And why retire? It just means leaving my full-time job, working part-time, and working in something that I really love. And so my idea is that my investment accounts and my retirement accounts will take care of the bulk of my living expenses, at least take care of, my housing and food costs, like those major living expenses, and then getting to a point where my, part-time work can take care of my variable expenses. And so that means I don't have to have as much money set aside, right? Because that's my vision of retirement. So I would encourage you to first decide, what does retirement look like for you so that you can get an idea of how much money do I need in retirement. But then in terms of the logistics, like how I would save, if you have access to a 401k, but you just haven't been participating, that would be the first thing I would do, is immediately figure out how I can start participating, whether it's open enrollment or like whatever. But I would participate in maxing that out. Whatever the current IRS maximum amount is what I would be contributing. I actually don't know what that is, but I would look into figuring that out. Then the second thing I would do was participate in a Roth IRA if I'm able to do that, because there's going to be like only a certain amount you can contribute pre-tax for your 401k. So then I would jump over to a Roth IRA account, which is $6,000 a year that you can contribute, and that will grow tax-free. And then I'd look at really shaving down my living expenses. How much can I shave down my living expenses so that in retirement, I don't have such a high overhead? And I would look at how much can I just start saving and make saving a priority for the next couple of years. Hopefully that was helpful. I
kind of honestly, I'm not saying I zoned out like halfway through, but the information that was in my head in the beginning left once you got to the end. I'm not trying to say that was a yap, But it could have been shorter. That's all I was gonna say.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. But I mean, all I gotta say is definitely want to shave down the living expenses like as soon as possible anyway. And
Yeah.
that's why like saving and investing is really important. So instead of buying useless things that might not pay you back in the future, you want to not have, like, shave down the debt. You don't want to have any debt so that you can put as much money as you can toward your future if your goal is to retire and not have to work, especially if you want to retire early, like around 40s or 50s. So yeah, work on the debt.
So here's a question: what's your retirement look like to you? I'm asking you.
Me?
Yes. I'm asking them later. I'm asking you now.
Well, I'm asking you. Anyway, I would say I want to not have to work. I want my house to be paid off. Like, you definitely want your housing expenses to be paid off, and you don't want to be in any debt. So, yeah. And I just want to enjoy life.
Yeah. I would not say I would like to work. I wouldn't mind it. I feel like I should keep active all the time. I don't want to travel, really. I don't like going anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay at home all day either.
Yeah, same.
So I say I would like to work, but I guess in the areas I would like to work at, I would like, before as a kid, I would want to work at GameStop. Maybe I could retire, work at GameStop. GameStop's not going to be there when I get older.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to have to rely on working at that age because you might not have the energy and, like, a lot of other circumstances. Like, it depends on a lot of stuff, but you can volunteer, get a part-time job. That would be great. That's something that I would like to do.
The other thing I would like to do, I see a lot of these old guys on Twitch. They're old live streamers. And they stream things that they used to do in real life. Like, there's a guy right now on Twitch. He's old. He used to be a real sniper. So he's playing video games as being a sniper. Ooh. And he's really good. And he's teaching real sniping through a game. That's crazy. That's all I got to say about that.
If YouTube is still around, I would still do YouTube. I would still have my business going on. So, yeah. I'll hopefully passive income by then. So,
yeah.
So you don't want to be old and rich. Well, I have an alternative for you. How would you like to be old and broke? How would you like to be going to the office at the age of 73 while all of your friends play golf or go on vacation? How would you like to get one Social Security check per month for $700 and having to figure out how that's going to pay for your mortgage payment because you had to take another mortgage on your house and how it's going to pay for your food? How would you like your grown children to hate you because of the fact that you didn't save up any money for your retirement? And now your children have to take care of you because of your lack of financial responsibility. But hey, at least you had some good photos on Facebook when the time came. You once had a garage full of 3 brand new cars and it brought you a huge amount of happiness at one point in time. Who cares about your emotions in 30 or 40 years? The only thing that matters are your emotions right now. Delayed gratification is one of the most valuable traits you can have when it comes to becoming financially literate. The choice is yours. Choose wisely.
See, okay, I'm going to say this because I'm looking at the comment. Why you go so hard on this guy? He just says he doesn't want to be old and rich. He doesn't mean that he wants to be broke. He probably wants to be old and happy where he's at.
Dang, he was going off. He's calling a lot of people out, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you're a financial guy, you should know that Social Security is probably not going to exist in the near future for you. His age not going to exist in the near future.
Look, though, if the mortgage and everything is paid off, $700 Social Security check could be enough.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. It might not be around by then.
Yeah, but yeah, he just said he doesn't want to be old and rich. He just wants to be probably happy. He probably one of the guys who wants to die young. A lot of people that actually does exist.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like it's weird to think of, but I get it.
It's pretty weird.
It's very strange, actually. You're weird to me. But I would like to live a long age. I just don't want to have to struggle for a long age. I don't want to be rich. I just want to be in a comfortable position that I'm comfortable at.
Yep, and I want my family to be comfortable. I want to leave my kids and grandkids and great-grandkids and whatever, like everything.
I want them to be able to afford a retirement home, not put me in one, though.
Yeah.
I realized recently that my biggest fear is having no money at 30. Because being broke in your 30s is nothing like being broke in your 20s. I have watched my own family scratch and claw at any penny they could find just to survive. Nobody's there to help. Nobody has any sympathy for you because basically if you're not doing well in your 30s, it's a very strong sign that you wasted your 20s. And as I was growing up, I have watched people in their 20s goof off in life and tell me how they don't care about money. And then I watch those same people hit 30 and all of a sudden they care a lot about money. The only thing is they're 10 years behind, and that's when things get like really ugly, really quick. I've been fortunate enough to watch other people make that mistake, so I actually understand the reality of it. But a lot of you watching this video, you're gonna piss away your 20s and literally set yourself up for failure in life. So ignore making money in your 20s at your own risk.
Okay, I get it. But I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of pessimistic here, but this is really pessimistic. If you're broke in your 30s, your life is over. No, it's not. You still got time. You don't have much time. You gotta work harder and grind harder. But at the end of the day, it's not over. Don't put that energy out there.
Yeah, I mean, life is short, but like as long as you're still living, it's not over. You can always bounce back.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is kind of a yap, but Batista, look at Batista. He's a rich actor now. You know, he started wrestling from wrestling. He started that mess in his 30s. His life in his 30s and 40s. Around that time, your wrestle life is over.
Yeah,
you're not physically fit like these dudes who've been wrestling since they're 17. So, and now look at him. He's a rich mega actor.
Wow.
Just
See,
that one thing.
There you go. You can always switch careers at any time. Like, it's never over. You're still alive. But in the end, retirement, like, it's not just about you. I feel like if your goal is to have a family and like descendants after you, I would think that you want to start now to set yourself up and your family up in the future. So you shouldn't always just be thinking about yourself. If you want a family, you want to do everything you can for you and your family so that y'all are all set up. Totally. And they don't have to struggle.
For real. And once again, remember this, it's best to save, but you don't have to, you should save, but you don't have to focus. You should focus on saving a lot, but you don't have to like focus completely only saving.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of routes out there. There's not just one route, but it's best to have, make sure you have two routes set up before you do stuff. I had three up for some reason.
And get maybe a side hustle, and you can use that one side hustle to spend on your wants.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's all I gotta say. I can't believe it! Finally, I feel this underneath 20 minutes.
Yeah, for Sean. Don't be old and broke. Please. No. Just look out for yourself and your family. That should be the goal. Y'all should all be set up for life.
Yeah.
At least set up a little bit.
Yeah. And just make sure that even if you can't save up as much as you can, just keep trying as much, and don't forget to try to enjoy your life while you can. But that does not mean go spending crazy.
Yep.
That means save up for your savings and save up for your fun.
Yeah. Invest in honor of your family and your future family.
Yeah. Also, the best way to do it? A budget.
Yes.
Budget.
We've got budget sheets. But anyway, thank you for watching this video.
Yeah. Comment.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Please share the video. Please get us to 1,000 subscribers. And thank you for the views and the subscribers so far.
Yeah, thank you. I can never say that sentence. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I'm on screen for once.